I know I'm blessed. I'm not religious at all, but that's the best word for it. I'm good looking by conventional standards, smart, and my dad has a lot of money. I don't mean all that to sound awful. I'm just stating the facts. I'm very lucky to have been born with all this. The least I can do is try to give back. So I do that, and do it well. I help out at the food bank on Wednesdays after school, I tutor for free, and I try to make sure I'm a nice person. Which, when combined with everything I've already stated, makes me pretty popular. But that's a good thing, because when you're popular, you have more opportunities to be nice, like by telling people not to be mean to someone, or setting an example, or even something small, such as letting people sit with you at lunch, like I've been doing with Georgia, even though, let's be honest, she's kind of a lot. But her best friend, John Feng, is doing the exchange student thing this semester, studying in France, and I guess she just gravitated to me as the most well-known gay guy, since she and John are co-presidents of the Queer Alliance. So I let her sit with us at lunch and talk like she usually does, and I smile because I'm blessed, and blessed people have to give back. John is having the best time in Paris, she says, sighing. She emails with him almost every day and gives us a full report as though any of us are really friends with John, which we aren't. I know Georgia wants John and me to be a couple. We're both out, happy, handsome, and we vie for top spot in our class rankings, along with Miles. But we're not really great friends. I don't mind him. He's polite, maybe a little withdrawn, a talented pianist. But we're just not close. And besides, I don't do relationships. Has he gone to Notre Dame yet? Asked Miles. Did he send photos? I want to see how the restoration is coming. Miles is into ruins, old buildings, stuff like that. It's a weird thing to be into, I know. He printed out photos of all the old castles he saw when he went to Scotland and posted them all over a wall in his room. He says it's a reminder that nothing lasts, which is cynical, but when he says it out loud, he means it happier than that. Almost romantically. He loves a memento mori, he says, because they remind him to enjoy the moment. Not yet, but look, he went to the Eiffel Tower, she says, showing him the photo on her phone. Look! But Miles isn't really a romantic. He's like me. Never seriously dated, except he's straight. I like to think he's not dating because of me, for the same reasons as me. The ones I convinced him were right. When I was young, my mother, a doctor, told me that your brain keeps growing, and I remember looking it up after she died, when I was 14, and discovering she meant it literally. The prefrontal cortex doesn't mature until you're 25. Since then, I felt a relationship before your brain is developed is silly. You're not in full possession of your impulses or understanding, so you can't promise yourself to someone else. Why get involved with something that's just going to end? Relationships ending are painful. Spare yourself. Simply don't date until your brain might be able to establish something that won't end. And since Miles and I were closer back when I figured all this out, the way across the street neighbor kids whose moms were sorority sisters are close, I told him that as soon as I decided it. And I think he realized I was right. That's something else I do that's nice. I educate people on why I do things. Even if Miles doesn't appreciate it like he used to. But I'm sure that's why he doesn't date. He's good-looking enough that he could date any girl he wanted. He's gone on a date here and there, but it's never turned into anything.